Hey guys, good morning. So I'm on my way to the convention. Here you see, already got my Shuri costume on. The sneakers, it came out awesome. Um, so yeah, the wedge sneakers looked out really well, but I didn't anticipate them hurting as much as regular like heeled shoes. So thank God the majority of the con is like sitting. And I actually did get the trench coat in time. It came yesterday. I had just enough time to cut it up and like remove the belts and stuff. So I have the belt here, the arm belts, and but I actually got called into work last minute, so I couldn't like figure out how to attach it to this shirt. Okay. That's the monument over there, and goes the library. That's the tent to check in.
Turn right.
So I'm at the first panel, and they didn't know where it was, and I'm the first one here, but I'm excited. The girl, I've been following her, who's leading the workshop. I've been following her for forever, and she's so nice. It's Geek Girl Strong's leading it. I'm excited. Hello.
Like tasty and filling, more than a banana. Anything else? Think about vegetarians. What do they eat for protein? Beans. What else? Which a lot of people don't do either, right? So, someone describe me the typical American plate.
Chicken, broccoli, corn, rice, cabbage.
And how much of each of those things? Like if you were looking at a plate,
It's like
About equal sizes.
it's what?
Is that about equal size of all those things?
About equal sizes of all of those things.
either that or more meat on your.
Yeah, more meat.
More meat? I kind of disagree. Do you guys have an opinion before I say why I disagree?
So just came from Robin's panel. She was her workshop. It was awesome. And now I'm outside looking at some of the vendors that they have. They have a bunch outside, which is nice. So we got those right there. Some more in the back. There's one downstairs. So. Wrong way. Mary. Totally just went through the wrong way. Of course. So, they have more vendors in here. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
My girl.
I figured that.
My girl.
I would get your own water.
But if you want to drink
More stuff in the Dweck Auditorium. A lot of stuff.
So in here, these spaces.
I might have to get this.
I had a routine of going to my local comic book shop, and directly across the street was a little coffee shop called Crimson Moon. It's owned by a young black only talk about comics when other people are talking about comics, and only if it's another woman. It's like, oh, you read this? Oh, me too. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to have those negative experiences that, you know, when you're a woman, you have when you're dealing with male nerds.
So I just got into work coming from the convention. It was really cool. Like, I didn't have very high expectations. It was my first time going to this con. It's a small con. They've only been doing it for a couple years now. I think this is their third year, I want to say. It's changed locations. But yeah, I really enjoyed the con. Like, for it to be free as well, it's insane. So yeah, I got there about 10:30-ish. My trains were not working, and I'm just super annoyed right now with Google Maps. Like, me and Google Maps have an issue. Like, for once, I just rubbed my eye forgetting that I had on mascara and an eyeliner, and now my eye is red. But yeah, Google Maps told me to get off, to take the A train there. I took the A train. It's a 20-minute walk to the library from the A train. And like, normally I wouldn't mind. Like, I love walking. It's one of my favorite things to do, honestly, especially in like new areas. Like, I've never been to that library before, so that would have been all good if it wasn't 90 degrees outside. But the 3 train is right up the block. Like, I don't understand. Why did it give me that option? I'm about a 10-minute walk from the 3 train. But it still would have been much better than the directions that they gave. Ended up getting to the con probably around 10:30, and it started at 10. And I thought the panel that I wanted to go to started at 10. So I was like, I wasn't even gonna go because I thought it was too late, and I was like, I don't want to be disrespectful. When I got there and I was the only one there, I was like, okay, this is gonna be super awkward. I guess nobody was interested in the panel, nobody showed up. But now I'm looking at the schedule and I see it actually started at 10:30, so that was perfect. So I checked out that panel, which was the morning wellness workshop, and I also caught the end of the panel called the comic book what? I can't even read my handwriting. Called journalism and pop culture. Like, I really want to get back into, well, start really using my blog to write and produce like content like that. Like, before, I used to do like detailed concert reviews, and that wasn't even like to post anywhere. That was for me, just so I could remember the experience. So yeah, I want to get back into doing stuff like that. And then, you know, maybe to start to write like TV and movie reviews, con reviews, book reviews. You know, I just read Gone Girl, and I could not get it out of my head for days. So that could be an outlet for like when stuff like that happens, and that's happened a few times, like with really good books, like stays with you long after you read them. So yeah, just to like reclaim that blog for something more purposeful. Unfortunately, I had to leave that panel early, so I didn't get to see the whole thing. It started out really interesting though. There were so many awesome artists there, but I really couldn't get a lot of stuff. But I did pick up this Black Panther artwork. The artist signed it for me. And it highlights the ladies from Black Panther, which, let's be honest, that's who I was here for the majority of the movie. Like, I was like, okay, Eric and T'Challa, what's going on with Okoye? Like, I mean, I'm like, where's Nakia? Like, what's going on with Shuri? Is she okay? Like, honestly, that's who I was watching the movie for. So, this print is perfect. Oh, it's funny, I forgot. When I first walked in the door, the lady at the front asked me, was I a guest? And I thought she meant a guest of the con, because the library was still open to the public. I thought she was just differentiating between, you know, between regular guests and guests of the con. So I said yes, and she gave me a swag bag with a bunch of comics and this pin that says guest on it. And I didn't realize until Robin was like, are you a guest? Until Robin was like, are you a guest too? And then I realized she had the pin on, and I was like, oh, the lady meant was I like a speaker or something. So yeah, my bad. But I got all these comics from the book, in the bag that they gave. It was a bunch of free comics in there. So I guess leftover stock that they had from like free comic book day. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for me until like later on this year for cons. Especially for the smaller cons for sure. I might do New York Comic Con, might, on a Thursday or a Friday. I might do Heroes and Villains, we'll see. Since Jersey is like a trek for me on public transportation, it's not fun, but we'll see when it gets closer how I feel. Might do it. But for sure, I will be going to Walker Stalker Con Atlanta. I'm going for 5 days this time, so that's crazy. I'm dedicating 2 full days to do exploring, since I think this might be my last, but and I love it and I'll miss it, but I think it's my last one.